Hello, YouTube family. This is Ravi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I'm back with another very interesting video, not on human resource today. I have a scenario which is given to me by almost few students whom I am training because they are giving interviews. And this is most awaited videos because I have never created this video before on round robin. Round robin, when I say round robin, is nothing but ticket assignment. So how you can automate the ticket assignment process? Like I have created a scenario like which is given by my students or my followers or my ServiceNow community members, and that is nothing but this one. So basically, let's suppose I have three incident. Okay, so in ServiceNow incident table, we have three incident and two incident is assigned to one person. So let's say you have two tickets assigned to yourself and one ticket assigned to your friend. Now, when a new ticket is created in ServiceNow, it should not come to you because you already have two tickets. It should go to the person who's having least ticket. This is called round robin fashion. You will assign the tickets based on the availability of the person, based on what count of ticket he is having. And this is asked in almost all product based companies which are looking for ServiceNow developers. I'll give you some names like Wells Fargo, Walmart. They are this type of situations, and even the big fours, Deloitte, KPMG. So this situation I'm going to tackle with simple script in ServiceNow. So for that, just convert the requirement to normal English. So what is the normal English here? So first we should have three incidents. So let's go to the incident table. And guys, for HRSD module, you will get the video tomorrow. I will create the video tomorrow. We have only left with 3-4 hours. That's all. Now see, there is no incident created. I have cleared up my incident table because I have lot of incident. So let's create three incidents as per the requirement. So suppose the caller is, let's say, system admin. So let's say this is demo 1 and assigned to, let's say, able tutor. For example, I'm assigning it. First ticket is created. Okay, let's create second ticket. So there's a shortcut, guys. You can remove the URL and put -1 on the SysID. It will give you the form view. So second ticket is, let's say, Euler demo 2, and again assigned to able tutor. So now two tickets are assigned to able tutor. I will create third ticket now. Put -1 and let's choose any cab approval demo 3. And this let assign to David. So now I have three tickets. One is assigned to David and two tickets are assigned to able tutor. So let me bring somewhere here. Yeah. Assigned to field is somewhere near state. Perfect. So now these two tickets are able tutor and one ticket is David 10. Now, if someone will create a new ticket, automatically it should assign to David, not assign to able tutor, because they already have the two tickets. So for that, simple English is when the record is created on a table. So you can use business rule. Why? Because business rule works on insert, update, before insert, after insert. So before inserting, it will check the assign to and then it will set the value. So I will use before inserting the data to the incident tables. So simple, I am going to write a business rule. And in this business rule, we will create a new and we will build our own business logic. Now, guys, if you don't know how to create a business rule, you can follow me on YouTube. We already have a class on scripting on business rule on my YouTube channel. You can find that video. Just directly go here and type ServiceNow Ravi just on Google. You will get the first one. Open it and just type here ServiceNow business rule. Oh, sorry, this is small. Business rule Ravi. So you will get here business rule concept. So it's close to 1 year that it's been uploaded, and you can see the concept will be here day 4. So you can watch this video. Now let's go back to, okay, learn this let's say round robin assignment. Make sure that you give a proper naming convention, guys, and that will add to your view profile. In the sense, when you left an organization, people will understand what you are doing. So it should be on incident table. So I will use incident table, and when to run condition will be before insert. So if someone who don't know business rule, this video is not for you. You can quit the video right away and you can watch what is business rule and then come back to this video. This is one of the scenario. So before insert, before inserting to the incident table means before creating a record on incident table, what we are going to do is we will write a logic. What logic I'm going to write? Here, we'll start writing our logic right away. And that's all. So we have to build here and again see the requirement. So this is fine. 2 ticket assigned. So we have to find out, let's suppose, how many tickets can be assigned to a person. So I will take a maximum number, let's say 9999. And then I will compare it, how many ticket is present on incident table under his name, and then I'll compare it. So simple. So let me build a logic. So let me make it little big. Okay. So variable, I can give, let's say, user, or let's say, I give a proper naming convention, guys. It will help you out. User ticket count. Now I'm going to take this count. You can create an array also here by giving like this. I am going to create an object by giving this JSON object kind of a thing. So I'm creating an object user ticket count, and then what I'm going to do is I will push all the ticket count to this particular variable which I have created. So here I am creating an object. If you don't know what is object, watch the video of our ServiceNow scripting series. You will get to know what is object. So someone who is very new to ServiceNow, this video is not for you. This video is only for developers who is looking for change in two different companies. The interview based question. So now let's say I will create another variable called least assigned user. For example, you can give any name. I'm just giving this name so that you will remember it, what I am doing it. You will understand. So least ticket assigned to a user. So initially I'll putting it null. There is no ticket assigned. And then let me take a count. So let's say least count. And I'm giving it 999,999. So let's say maximum ticket can be assigned to a person is this much, which is not possible. I'm just taking a count of a number. You can take any count, 50, 60, 70, your wish. I'm just taking a maximum count. I'm creating a ideal situation where a user can have more records. Now, what I can do is I will go to the incident table. So similarly, variable inc equal to new glide record on incident table. Okay, now we are on incident table. Perfect. I will add a query to check for active incident, or you can leave it. That's okay. We want to add a query active, that's fine. I don't want to check because all the incidents are active here. True, true, true. You can check a query for active, comma true. I'm not doing it. Inc dot query. So it will query all the record on a table. We have more than one record. So we will use while inc dot next. Perfect. Yeah. Now, variable, I am going to take assigned to. Oh, sorry. Assigned to variable equal to whatever the incident object we have inc dot backend name of assigned to is what? We can go and check. So double click. The backend name of assigned to is assigned to. Variable assigned to equal to, I'm storing this in a variable called assigned to, and let's convert into to string. To a string. Yeah, I think this should work. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to incident table. I will assign all the variables to assigned to. Means whatever the current object we have inc, it is accessing the assigned to field of all the tickets. here. Okay. Now what I can do, if assigned to means it is not empty. If assigned to, then I'll go inside the loop and I will check if not, what is the count of ticket here? On the top, what we have done, user ticket count. See, user ticket count. So I will put here if not user ticket count, and I have created an object. So I'm pushing the object here. What is my object? Assigned to. Here, this one. Okay. If it is not, then I'll go inside it and I will assign it to 0, else I will increment it. So how to assign it to 0? Simple. Copy this. Whatever the user ticket count on the top we have given. Yeah, copy. I copied correctly. So user ticket count assigned to equal to 0. If it is not, there is no data, then it's gonna be assigned to 0. Else, I'll come outside and I will increment the value of assigned to plus plus, means increment it. So obviously we have to increment it plus plus. And that's all. So what it will do, again, understand this concept. So I have created an object because I have to check the count of the ticket a person is having. Now, initially, assigned to user is null. I just put it here. So now list count is 999. So a person can have maximum of large value I have taken, initial values. Now I have went inside the incident table. I have added a query. While next, I have taken all the assigned to in this variable. Okay. Assigned to dot to string. And then if assigned to means if assigned to is existing, and if user ticket count is not empty, not user ticket count, then assign it to 0, else assign it to plus plus, means increment it. This is first level of scenario we have built. Now, while is ending here, we have to check, find the user with least ticket count. How to find out? So here now we have to check, find the user with least ticket count. How to find out? So we have to see here, obviously we have more than one record. So we have to use a concept of looping, for loop. Whatever the user ID or whatever that, we have to check the current user, how many user is having, how many assigned to value. So I can write like this. For, and I will create a variable called variable, let's say user ID. This is just a variable, random variable. And for loop you can use for I equal to 0, I less than equal to, that concept also you can use, but this is the latest one. This is also used like a for loop, but you can use like I plus plus and all that, but I am using like this. Variable user ID in user ticket count. Now for variable user ID in means we are creating a loop and we are checking each user having a ticket count. And here we will compare it. If user ticket count, which is this one, whatever the current user ID, sorry, small ID is there, correct? Make sure the spelling is correct. User ID is less than least count. So if it is less than this, so maximum I have taken 999. If it is less than this, then go inside the loop and least count equal to whatever the user ticket has, the user ID. Simple. So what it will assign? Let's say for David, it is only one count, so it will give me count 1. For able tutor, it will give me count 2. So user ticket count equal to user ID here. And here you can assign least assigned user, which I have put null in the starting, equal to this assigned user, equal to user ID. So this step will find the user with least ticket count. So here we are finding the user with the least ticket count, which is the user ID. So it will give me the sys ID obviously. So I have created a variable and I am pushing the variable into the user ticket count. User ticket count is on the top, which is nothing but an object. So you can push the object. You can keep an array also, guys. I am not using array, but again, you can use an array here. And here I am using an array to push it, the data inside it. So it could be an object, comma object. So this bracket is not always JSON. It could be something like this, for example, bracket on, bracket off, test 5. So I'm creating an object here, key value, JSON. Similarly, JSON is also an object, normal object also you can create by pushing the data inside it in the form of quotes, A. And then the value of A, 4, 3. It is not a JSON, but it's an object. But if I put this in JSON, we have to put like this, double quotes. Now it become a JSON, key and the value pair. Okay. This is done. And one last thing we will do, we will assign it to the user. So if this will find the current assigned, how many tickets are assigned, this line number 19 to line number 24. And now after line number 24, I am checking if least assigned user is there, then current dot assigned to, whatever the current assigned to value is there, current dot assigned to equal to least assigned user. So when you create a current user right now, when you create a current record on a table, if least assigned user is found, current dot assigned to will be that user. So this is what the requirement is. And you can add a message also on the top, gs dot add info message. And you can print the list assigned user here. So now again, I'm repeating, guys, you can check this, just 18 minutes. So line number 3, I have created a random variable where I will store an object. Why object? Because I have to iterate through each and every record on our incident table so I can push all the data. And you know that object will allow you to access all the elements from a table using dot walking. You know that. Now least assigned user is just a variable where I have initially put it as a null, and the count I have taken maximum as 999. A person can have maximum of 999. Then I went to the incident table, I went inside it, I stored the value to assign to value to assign to variable. If assigned to and user ticket assigned to not empty, then assign it to 0, else check assign it to increment it by +1. Then find the least count of the ticket. So it is nothing but for variable user ID I have created in the user ticket count. If ticket count less than this one, then assign the list ticket count to the user ID. And now you can even find out list ticket count user if existing, then current dot assigned to is the list assigned to. So whenever you create a new record, if a person having least ticket, to whom it is assigned. So check whether it is working or not, click on save. I'm not sure. I have written just in front of you. It might be a mistake also in the code. I'm really not sure here right now. Let's save the record. So you can see this is the code. If you have any issue in the code, please do reach out to me. And let's see whether it is working or not. So it is active. When to run is before insert. So let's create a record on incident table. Now let's pick any user. Demo 4. Ideally, what should happen? Ideally, if my script is working correctly, it will assign to David then. Let's check. Save the record, and if it is working, see, it is assigned to David then. And the least assigned ticket was this sys ID. It means that this person is having a sys ID with 46C. Let's see, open the record. Perfect, 464. So now the ticket is assigned to David then as per my logic. So if I refresh the page, now 2 ticket assigned to David then. If third ticket will come, it will assign to able tutor. Fourth ticket, David then. Fifth ticket, able tutor. Sixth ticket, David then. And this requirement can be tweaked accordingly. So you can, right now I have used the concept of assign to, we can use assignment group also. So if assignment group has 5 members, it will assign one by one. Same concept you can use. Instead of assign to, we can use assignment group and we can get the group members, which I can discuss about in the next video of scenarios after HRSD. So you can check that. Let me create one more record. Click on new. It will either assign to David then or able tutor because both is having the same number of ticket count. And if you again assign to someone else, so let me do that. Click on new. Choose any user. Demo 4. So don't know to whom it will assign. So let's check. David it is assigned. Now let's create another record. Demo 5. Save it. See, able tutor. So it is assigning based on the least ticket count a person is having. So that's okay. So you can create the logic based on your requirement, guys. You can change assign to assignment group also and check the group member. So this code I am going to put in our chat. You can use this code. If the YouTube description allowed to put, then I can put. Or you can ask me, I can pin this in the comment section. You can copy the code from there. You can start tweaking the changes. Or if you want, you can make it little complex. I have made it little complex so that this is only for those who are looking for a change. And this complexity will help you to target much complex situation in your service now. It's just a matter of thought process. You thought how to build it, you can build it. And that's all for today. So thank you so much, guys, and we'll meet in the next video. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. And till then, thank you so much.